What I'm about to reveal to you now might change everything you thought about the future. Nothing that is happening is by chance. There's a grand design unfolding, a master plan in motion, and if you're here with me today, it means that you are an essential part of it. Hello, dear friends. I'm Harper Stone from the Chosen for the Light channel, and I invite you to join me on a journey of discovery and awakening. Have you ever felt that the world is shifting beneath your feet, that something profound is stirring? In the depths of our collective consciousness, perhaps you've sensed that there's a hidden battle waged in the shadows, a struggle between light and darkness, an unseen conflict where every heart has a role to play. You might have noticed that some among us seem destined for greatness, chosen to lead a powerful awakening that transcends the ordinary. Consider for a moment the story of Donald Trump. While many see him solely through the lens of politics, he is part of a much larger narrative, a narrative that goes far beyond the usual confines of power and influence. Trump is not alone in his journey. He is entwined in a plan that involves forces striving to control the very fabric of our world and, conversely, forces determined to set it free. It is a reminder that even the most polarizing figures are woven into the intricate tapestry of destiny, where every twist and turn is imbued with meaning. In every challenge we face, there's an opportunity to uncover hidden strengths. In every shadow, there's a spark of hope waiting to ignite a revolution of spirit. This is not mere coincidence, but a call for those who are ready to rise above the mundane and embrace a destiny that has been waiting for them all along. When the world around you seems uncertain and the forces of darkness seem overwhelming, remember that your inner light is the beacon that can guide us all toward a brighter tomorrow. If you feel deep in your heart that something monumental is unfolding, that you are not just a bystander, but a vital participant in this cosmic drama, then I urge you to declare your commitment. Type "I am part of the plan" in the comments below and join a community of awakened souls determined to stand together against the tides of control and despair. Let your voice be a testament to the power of unity and the undeniable truth that every moment, every encounter, and every challenge has been orchestrated for a purpose far greater than we can imagine. Remember, nothing in this life is random. Each twist of fate, every encounter, and all the struggles we endure are part of a larger plan, a plan that calls us to awaken, to lead, and to shine our light in the midst of darkness. I am here with you, not just as a guide, but as a fellow traveler on this path of transformation. Embrace the journey, trust in the unfolding of destiny, and know that together we can turn the tides and illuminate the future with hope and courage. Welcome to the beginning of a new chapter, a call for the chosen, a reminder that the light within you is both powerful and essential. As we journey deeper into the unfolding mystery of our times, let me share with you a truth that many have kept hidden for far too long. Behind the veneer of everyday life, there exist powerful forces, shadowy figures, and clandestine organizations that have for decades maneuvered behind the scenes to shape governments, control economies, and even alter your very perception of reality. These are not mere coincidences or the whims of fate. They are the deliberate actions of those who seek to consolidate power and dictate the course of human destiny. In this vast, intricate play of light and shadow, one figure has emerged as a symbol of resistance, a beacon that stands defiantly against the oppressive forces at work. Whether you support him or not, Donald Trump has become emblematic of a struggle that transcends the political arena, representing a courageous stand against a system designed to keep the masses subdued and under control. But understand this, the battle we are witnessing goes far beyond the realm of politics. It is a profound spiritual war, a timeless conflict between the luminous forces of light and the encroaching darkness that seeks to extinguish our collective spirit. Since the dawn of civilization, secret societies and global elites have conspired to hoard power in the hands of a select few, perpetuating an age-old narrative that favors control over freedom. Yet, in the midst of this enduring struggle, there is a palpable shift in the air, a stirring that signals the advent of a new era. Ancient scriptures and prophecies, passed down through generations, foretold a time when a leader would rise to challenge the established order, igniting a spark of awakening that would rouse the hearts of the people. These sacred texts remind us that what we are experiencing is not a random occurrence, but a deliberate moment in history, ordained by forces greater than ourselves. Today, as the old paradigms begin to crumble under the weight of their own corruption, you find yourself at the very epicenter of a historic transformation. Every move in this spiritual battleground, every act of defiance against the entrenched powers, is a step towards reclaiming a truth that has been obscured for too long. The struggle is not solely about political dominance or economic control. It is about liberating the human soul from the clutches of an unseen tyranny. In recognizing this, you acknowledge that the lines between light and darkness are drawn not by fate, but by the choices we make. Now is the time to embrace the call of destiny and stand together as warriors of the light. For within you lies the power to illuminate even the darkest corners of our world. As you reflect on these truths, remember that your presence here is no accident. It is a vital part of the grand design unfolding before our eyes. The forces of light are gathering strength, and a new chapter in the human story is being written. Let this moment be a reminder that, despite the pervasive shadows, hope and transformation are within reach. Open your heart to the wisdom of the ages and join in this sacred mission to awaken the masses. The battle between light and darkness is not just a distant myth. It is a living, breathing reality, and you are an essential part of its epic narrative. In the midst of a rapidly changing world, where political and financial upheavals are reshaping the very ground we stand on, there is a hidden narrative unfolding, a narrative that reveals how the tides of power are being turned in ways few could have predicted. As the old structures tremble, a series of monumental shifts is occurring on a global scale, exposing the secret workings of those who have long manipulated governments, economies, and even our perception of reality. Behind every headline and every whispered rumor lies an orchestrated effort to silence voices that dare to speak the truth. Censorship, relentless persecution, and the systematic silencing of truth-tellers are all part of a calculated strategy designed to keep a select few in power. Yet, from the shadows of this control, movements of awakening are emerging, gathering strength from every corner of the world, calling on each one of us to open our eyes and hearts. At the center of this extraordinary drama stands Donald Trump, a figure who, regardless of one's personal views, has come to symbolize resistance against the entrenched systems of control. His relentless pursuit by those determined to maintain the status quo is not a random act. It is a deliberate effort to neutralize a threat. If he were merely another politician in the vast landscape of power, such concerted attempts to undermine him would not be necessary. Instead, his very existence challenges the established order, exposing a deep-seated fear within the powerful elite, a fear of change, of awakening, and of a future where the people reclaim the light that has long been obscured by shadow. This is not just about politics or economics. It is about a profound spiritual battle between the forces of light and darkness. The evidence of this hidden war is all around us, in every act of suppression and in every spark of rebellion that rises in defiance of the old order. Ancient prophecies and sacred texts long foretold a time when a leader would emerge to shake the foundations of an oppressive system, to ignite a collective awakening that would bring truth to the forefront of human consciousness. Today, as we witness these seismic shifts and the relentless efforts to stifle the light of truth, it becomes clear that we are living in a historic moment, a moment where destiny calls upon each of us to play a role in this transformative journey. And this is where you come in. If you feel that stirring within your soul, that undeniable pull towards a greater truth, Then know that you are among the chosen, a vital part of a movement that transcends mere awareness. It is not enough to simply recognize the hidden plan at work. You must rise to the challenge and act. Every moment of clarity, every step you take towards embracing this truth, is a rebellion against the forces that seek to keep us in darkness. The plan is in motion, and your awakening is the spark that can ignite a revolution of light. Now is the time to stand up and let your actions speak as loudly as your newfound insights. Embrace the call to awaken, to become an active participant in this battle between light and darkness. In doing so, you join a community of kindred spirits who are not content to be mere bystanders, but who are ready to confront the forces that have long sought to control our destiny. Remember, every act of defiance, every moment of truth, contributes to the dismantling of an old order and the birth of a new era, a time when the light within you will illuminate the path to a freer, more authentic future. It is no accident that you're here today, watching this message unfold. That restlessness you feel deep within your soul isn't just a passing emotion. It's the call of destiny, a sign that you were born for this very moment. Throughout history, there have always been those who sensed that something was fundamentally amiss in the world. Those who recognized that beneath the surface of everyday life lay a deeper truth waiting to be revealed. You are one of those awakened souls, the chosen ones, destined to play a critical role in the transformation that is sweeping across our world. In these times of uncertainty and upheaval, the familiar narratives that once defined our reality are crumbling. The mainstream media may try to keep you in a state of complacency, but the truth is calling out to you from beyond the confines of conventional wisdom. Now more than ever, it is essential to open your mind to the reality that lies beneath the surface. Question everything you've been told, and seek out the authentic voices of those who are also beginning to see through the veil of deception. Connect with fellow truth seekers, build bonds with kindred spirits, and let your collective energy forge a path to a more enlightened future. The journey ahead demands more than passive acknowledgement. It calls for active preparation and unwavering resolve. As you embrace this awakening, remember that the chosen ones do not shy away from the truth. They confront it with courage and conviction. Do not allow the manipulated narratives of established power structures to cloud your judgment. Instead, trust in the wisdom that arises from your own experiences and the shared insights of those around you. Maintain your faith, nurture your inner strength, and let your courage be the shield that guards you against the forces that seek to keep you subdued. The path you are destined to walk is both challenging and exhilarating. It is a path that requires you to stand up and face the injustices of a system that has long tried to control every facet of our lives. Your awakening is a powerful act of resistance, a declaration that you are no longer content with a life dictated by fear and misinformation. You are here because you recognize that real change begins with individual acts of defiance and the collective courage of those who dare to imagine a better world. The chosen ones have always known that there is something more, something greater, waiting beyond the confines of what is accepted. Now is the time to act. As you prepare for the changes that lie ahead, keep your heart open and your spirit resilient. Surround yourself with those who share your vision and your desire for a more transparent, empowered world. Remember, true strength comes not from isolation, but from unity, a unity forged in the relentless pursuit of truth and justice. The challenges before us are monumental, but they also carry within them the seeds of a magnificent transformation. Every step you take toward embracing the truth is a step toward dismantling the old order and paving the way for a future where light triumphs over darkness. So let your resolve be as unyielding as your faith. Stand tall, question boldly, and move forward with the assurance that you are an integral part of a global movement destined to rewrite the course of history. The chosen ones do not fear the truth. They harness its power to challenge the status quo and ignite a revolution of the spirit. Embrace your role in this unfolding narrative and know that by rising to the call, you are helping to shape a world that is more authentic and more luminous than ever before. Together, let's step into this new era with open hearts and determined minds, ready to meet the future head-on and transform our shared reality. As we reach the critical moments of this unfolding saga, let me draw your attention to the unmistakable signs that the endgame is near. In every corner of the globe, inexplicable events are occurring in rapid succession, a chain reaction that signals an intensification of the age-old struggle for power. The very fabric of our society is shifting as never before, and the elites, those who have long clung to control, now find themselves in a state of palpable despair. They sense it too. The global awakening is not a distant promise, but a reality that is already taking hold, shaking the very foundations of their carefully constructed empires. In the midst of this chaos, know that the forces that have long manipulated our world are fighting back. We are witnessing an escalation in the attacks against those who dare to speak the truth, a deliberate effort to silence voices that call for awakening and reform. The tactics of manipulation and distraction are becoming ever more sophisticated and relentless, designed to keep us in a state of confusion and compliance. Yet, despite these fierce attempts to quash the light, history has taught us one enduring truth: the light will always triumph over darkness. In every shadow cast by deceit and fear, there burns an unwavering flame of hope, a spark that no amount of oppression can extinguish. As you listen to these words, let them serve as both a beacon and a warning. The coming months will be crucial. Every unfolding event, every surge of unrest, and every act of resistance is a clarion call for the chosen among us to rise and take our rightful place in this epic narrative. This is not a time for passivity or uncertainty. It is a time for action, for awakening, and for steadfast courage in the face of overwhelming odds. Do not let yourself be deceived by the illusions spun by those in power. Remain vigilant, question everything, and trust the inner voice that tells you that change is not only inevitable, but already in motion. The signs are clear, and the path ahead, though fraught with challenges, is illuminated by the promise of a new dawn. Embrace the truth with an open heart. Prepare yourself for the trials and triumphs that lie ahead, and stand firm as a warrior of light. Remember, the journey we share is larger than any one individual, and together we form an unbreakable chain of hope and transformation. The chosen must be prepared, for in the crucible of these testing times, our collective resolve will forge a future where truth reigns supreme and the darkness is vanquished once and for all. As we draw this transformative journey to a close, I invite you to reflect on the profound path we've traveled together today. From the very beginning, you heard the call to awaken, a reminder that nothing in our world happens by mere chance, and that every event is intricately woven into a grand, purposeful design. You now understand that Donald Trump is not isolated in his struggle. He is part of a much larger plan that transcends politics and speaks directly to the soul of a global awakening. The battle we face is not merely one of power or influence, but a timeless contest between the forces of light and darkness, a call to the chosen ones, those destined to lead us into a brighter, more authentic future. Every step along this path has revealed the undeniable truth: a movement is in motion, a collective surge of awakening that touches every corner of our existence. Ancient prophecies and modern upheavals alike have converged to show us that the era of transformation is upon us, and that the chosen among us have a vital role to play in dismantling the old order and ushering in a new dawn of clarity and hope. It is clear now that you too are an integral part of this unfolding narrative, a beacon of truth in a world that has long been shrouded in illusion. If this message has stirred something deep within you, if you feel that undeniable pull towards a greater destiny, I urge you to take action. Let your commitment to this awakening be known. Type "I am part of the plan" in the comments below. and join a community of kindred spirits determined to spread light and truth. Remember to like and share this message so that together we can ignite a ripple effect of transformation across the globe, awakening more hearts and minds to the truth that lays beyond the veil of deception. The time for transformation has arrived, and the future is truly in your hands. The only question that remains is this: are you ready to fulfill your role in this epic journey? With unwavering courage, an open heart, and the conviction that every step you take matters, step forward and embrace the destiny that awaits you. Together, as the chosen ones, we have the power to illuminate the path ahead and create a world where truth and light prevail over darkness and despair.